So what we're going to do today is we're going to dig out a cave that's in the basement of this stone house right behind me. We're in downtown Martinsburg, West Virginia. This house was built in the late 1700s. And the legend is that there's a cave in the basement of this house that goes across the hill into another part of town and comes up in another basement or more. You see the train zipping by? That's the B&O Railroad, and it's in action right now. This is a house that I don't know what the date is, and this is all owned by the city of Martinsburg. And there's a museum in there. This is like a city park. And the stone house, which is right over there, is an old stone house. And I'm going to show you up close what it looks like. And if you look on the door, that's the front of the house right there. There's a date of when that house was built. And there might have actually been one here before that. You see the guys working up there. They're digging out the basement. There's a cave in there already. And it's full of mud. So we're trying to dig it out. And they've been working on this for many years. We're going to take a quick look at this sign, and you can read all about it if you'd like. All you have to do is pause the video. There you go. This would have been the front of the house. It's probably hard to see, but in that big square stone right over the doorway, you can see the date this house was built, which was in 1789. Just to show you how massive these stone walls are. Look at this. Look how thick that is. Massively thick. And that would keep the house, or the interior, very cool in the summertime and warmer. And I say warmer in the wintertime. They're always very, very cold. I was just reading the booklet that they have on this property. Again, this is a city-owned property. They talk about a log structure possibly being here before the stone structure was here. So this actually does predate the date on the house, I think. That's the house right there that we're digging out, and we're going to go across the B&O railroad track, the B&O railroad track, to another house that they think connects with the tunnel. I had said earlier in the video that this was a barn, and I don't think it's a barn. It looks more like a house. This is the B&O railroad track. We'll pop across it real quick. This was built in the, I think 1840s maybe, 1850s. A lot of Civil War activity along these tracks. They go into Baltimore and then out west to Ohio. Well, that's what they did in the old days anyway. They go all over now. So we're just kind of tromping up here through some backyards. I don't know how far we're going, but apparently, I bet we'd see some bullets if we look down right here. We should get the metal detector. The doggy doesn't get us. Alright, we're almost there. That's the other house that supposedly has another entrance to the tunnel in it. The stone house right there is the Adam Stevens house we just came out of with the tunnel. And we're over here at this other house. You can see it has this stone foundation. That tells us it's quite old. Let's go look.
Take your time on the steps. They're very uneven. They're very uneven.
You see the steps are very uneven.
I'll tell you what,
Dark too. I wish I had brought my light. I wonder what this thing is.
Here we hold.
you got another light in hand.
Here, do you want?
I can.
Okay. Go ahead and.
And this looks a lot more like.
Ooh, spooky. I cannot see my feet. There we go. So how much of this was excavated?
No, not by us.
All right, so this is all original. Look at this. This has got to be haunted.
Yeah, this is the whole idea that makes you think that there's a whole system.
Ah, look.
There was a wall that went across here. This is
That goes up into the house.
up through.
Ah, look. It's a chimney. Way, I can't even see all the way. I can see light up there, kind of. Light? Looks like it's about 20 feet, 15, 20 feet.
There's a hole up there.
Well, and the chimney's not straight. They make them.
He was saying there was the other one's right there in that corner.
There was a wall that went straight across here, and behind it was filled with dirt and some sewage.
Sewage.
When indoor water came, they didn't have indoor sewer. So the story goes they wanted to seal off the cave opening because kids were playing in the tunnels and scaring people. So they figured they'd kill two birds with one stone. So they blocked the opening at the bottom and piped the sewage in there.
Ooh.
When indoor sewer came in, of course, they had to connect to that, and they changed the piping over. After that, Frank Silver came down here with some other help, pulled the pipe out and looked and said, there's a room there. So they busted out the wall, and you could go down a couple steps and you would hit the night dirt. Then Tri-State Grotto came and bucket and shovel. We dug and uncovered steps and kept going, and legend has it there was a solid rock floor down there, and that's what we found. It said there was a hole that goes down again, and sure enough, there is a hole that goes down again. And at the bottom of that hole was 42 feet below ground level.
Yes. Can we go down there and look?
Yes.
Let's go down and look. Let's go down and look.
I just forgot to come up with a light and let's go down further.
Here that is. You can see what's folded it up.
How much farther does it go there?
Rusty metal.
It goes back another 20 feet, I think.
Down that hole?
Those are the stone steps. Come down to here. They say it continues on down to that hole.
Here's a hole that.
Alright, let's go take a little peek down
It's
here.
underneath.
That's lime from the sewage,
Down into a bigger room?
I think.
Another room, or?
Alright, let's go take a little peek down
It's
here.
underneath where there's.
Now you can see that's lime.
Let's go back down and get that light.
Really?
So that's lime from the sewage,
Down into a bigger room?
I think.
Or another room, or?
No, just a passageway still. We haven't gotten into the big room yet.
So there's this passageway for a while, huh?
Let's see what's down there, look.
I really want to get in there, but
We were using a post hole digger to dig. That's when we stopped digging.
Yeah, you see this black dirt right here?
Like foxhole cave?
That black dirt right there is actually sewage. There's a bunch of bones right there. That's from somebody's supper. You can see them. Alright, let's go look. And we're under a house in the middle of Martinsburg. Wow, look at that. And it ends right here. So you just saw that it's really kind of narrow down there. I guess it's possible it could be dug out and it could go further, but it's not a very big passage. I would be interested to bring like a 3-foot soil probe in here and just probe it a little bit and see if it does keep going down. Unfortunately, I forgot mine today. I did mean to bring it, but it's still pretty cool and it could keep going. We just never know. Interesting. And this first room here, I'm not sure what it was used for, but we can tell that it was burned at one time, at least part of this room, because this has been charred. And we have to watch our heads because it's a very low ceiling. It's like a little room here and another one off to the other side. This is the other part of the basement of the house. I don't see any signs of any fireplaces. But the cave is back in here, and supposedly, many, many years ago, you could go down into it. And this is part of the reason the general built this house here. This pulley is for the buckets, because we're digging out all this dirt right here, and the cave goes down that way. And if you look really close, you can see some of the buckets and stuff down there. Look at the tree roots right here. Remember the tree roots from the caves? You can see how they're going down. Following the rocks down as well. It looks like maybe some water has washed down through there. So, but this was all filled in when they first started. This is recent fill, they think, from about the 1930s. This little room I'm in right now has been filled. They have some documentation that I think is from about the 1930s that they filled in this entire hole here and down into the cave, that they dumped a bunch of dirt here, I guess, to block off the access to it. And the stone wall right here is the outside of the house, and you can see where they actually dug down and put it on top of the rock right here. And it's mostly just fieldstone, although some of it is faced if you look closely.
Now I'm just going to keep the rope feed to you, so take your time. That's the big thing, is just take your time. Well, Bob's getting ready to follow you down.
No, I can't dance.
Are you kidding?
You don't want to see me dance.
You want to roll a big? Jeez.
A shovel's coming.
Oh,
All right, hold on. I'm moving this rock.
moving that rock, and I'm not really helping. I feel
It's
very
alright.
guilty. Feel very guilty.
It's slimy. It's like
Yeah,
mud
yeah.
wrestling.
I wouldn't know anything about that, would
Hey
you?
guys, there's mud wrestling down here.
You see way up there.
We're putting the lotion
Where I
on
just
it.
came down.
Yeah.
Should I be down here with you? I'm not so sure if I should be down here with him.
You just keep taking that
Yeah.
video.
All right, so we made
That's
it down. That's the rope we just
Yeah,
came
hold on.
down.
We're going to pull a shovel.
And this is where they're digging out. Basically, we're following this rock face straight down. This is that clay
Here, you can go. They got a
marl
shovel
that they're
attached.
digging out. And you can see that there's definitely different colors right here in the
All
horizon.
right. Here, the next bucket, I'm sending up the broken shovel. All right.
Kind of hard to believe all this is under that house I just showed you.
Paul!
And away goes a bucket of dirt and a broken shovel.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, what? Wait. Slow up.
Go!
Here, do you want me to kind of push it with the shovel? There we go. Slow. I don't want it to catch and flip.
Love you, sweet pea.
We're not gonna let you fall, so don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about that.
I don't think I realized
We
it.
might throw you back down, but we're not gonna let you fall.
That you were in that situation
I
just a
didn't
second
realize that
ago?
if I let go, I'd be fine. I thought I had to hold on.
There you go.
Last one up.
In safety.
Did a lot more work than I ever did. You hit your head again?
I found it.
Oh, so did I. Just hit my head.
At least it's not just me.
That's right. All right, that's it for the day. That was kind of fun. It was exciting. I didn't get to do a lot of work down inside, but I'm tangled up. We'll come back another day and finish this job up.